Hello, welcome back. I am James. I make music as Daycatcher. We are going to be looking at my music program. Once upon a time, it was called Oddball. In my first video about it last week, I got to show you guys a few of the features. Since then, I have realized that another music device / program is called Oddball. I'm a bit embarrassed. I had done a lot of research into whether this type of physics-based DAW had exist, but not really into the name at all. So I'm going to be switching the name to Soltet. Soltet was the original prototype name of the game. So it's kind of the only thing I could think of that would make it feel all right. If you guys hate it, let me know. If you have other ideas, let me know. I wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who commented on the last video. It meant a lot. Got some people joining the Discord. It's really cool to connect with all of you. I wanted to get into some of the updates that I've made. So a few people on the first video commented that MIDI recording would be awesome, and I completely agree. So I did that. We have that now. That's pretty dope. I've got a little basic scene set up, testing out new ball shapes, and then I'm also trying out no grid. So there's no grid in the back. I think it looks pretty nice. And then another thing you might notice is these hit particles. So anytime the balls bounce and hit each other or one of the pads, it's this little particle animation. I think that adds a lot. I'll probably add some customization options for that too. But once we've got a little melody that we like, we can record. And in addition to the audio, it will now record the MIDI. If I bring it in, kind of have to move it around a little bit to get where you want it, since it's not really on a tempo. That would kind of defeat the purpose of the program. It's a little bit too freeform. Let's try to find a synth we like. It's pretty sick. All right, I'm gonna make a beat quick. Looking back at that, I realized that the balls were not actually adding to the MIDI. So let's fix that, and I can actually show off some of the drums too. Let's give the ball a shaker. Let's make this pad the kick. And then what if this was a transparent pad, pass through, give this another hat. Let's get a snare in there. All right, yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, let's record it. Let's bring that into Logic. So what it's doing under the hood is just, it is going to be assigning the MIDI note based on the name of the pad or what the ball was using for the sound. And that is based on this arrangement here. So yeah, that sounded pretty cool. You can switch out the drums. You could, put it into anything. Those were the big things I wanted to show off this week. Hopefully getting in the load and save states, and then maybe that would come with undo and redo pretty soon. I want to do multi-select, and after that I kind of want to get it into people's hands. So if you are already in the Discord, thank you for joining. If not, there's going to be a link down below. Jump in. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, appreciate you checking this out, and have a good day. Peace.